What's Up Fool podcast brought to you by All Things Comedy every week. What's up, fool? Welcome to the What's Up Fool podcast. Rodrigo Torres right here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Lesa Esparza over here.
Hello.
With her big old scarf.
What up, fool?
What up, fool? Man,
Hello. Oh, there we go.
came back from West Palm Beach to nothing but thunder, rain. There's people out there, man, driving around LA with expired tags, shitty ass tires, broken windshield, car with messed up brakes. Pretty much, man, when you're taking on the world, man, when you have no insurance driving like that, huh?
You got to make it happen, dude. One way or another.
You can't be cutting off nobody with no insurance. They're going to keep going, huh?
Gone with the wind, dog.
Some cars, like, you realize, like, the people who have bad cars, this is like the test right there, this rain. A lot of broken down Subarus,
Shit, right there with
Pintos.
a donut on that shit. Dude, against all odds, dog. Still doing it, dog.
What's up, fool? Last week we were in West Palm Beach. Thank you, everybody who showed up. We had a lot of people on the Friday. I don't know. First show Saturday, right? A lot of people.
Saturday.
Sold out, almost sold
Yeah,
out.
it was just about 10 people left to sell it out.
Yeah, it looked good. I'm also in Esparza. Let's see what's up here.
Friday show.
Happy birthday to Rodrigo Torres, everybody.
You can go all the way to the top.
Thank you.
We sang happy birthday to him. I forgot the card.
At the club.
We brought him 2 little cakes.
Yeah, I was staring at the card on the table at home. I was like, well, there you go.
Check says, woof,
Next time.
woof. Mega Man's here. What's up, Mega Man?
Fuck. Ding.
What's up, fool from the Bay? Happy birthday.
Present, dog.
Team high as fuck. I'm also in Esparza. What's up, fool?
Damn.
Liz Violeta. Make it happen.
Make what happen?
You know what, Raza? What's up, fool?
San Diego.
San Diego.
New year, new me, dog.
Went to my first. I think this is I went to acting class today. I'm getting better, bro.
What are you guys doing?
She just every week I meet her. She gives me some lines and then we break down the script in the class, and then we read it beat by beat, and then we put the whole thing together. And then today I kind of like got it, bro. And it took me less than an hour. I renew the beats. I renew everything. But it took me a while, man. Probably wasn't paying attention, but next audition I get, bro, I'm ready, bro.
Hey, people think acting is just talking, huh?
Hell no, bro. Bro, I was
You gotta have a soul.
Yeah, I was hanging out with Stephen Fly. This was before when I was barely gonna start taking my acting class back in 2008,
3?
maybe, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Was I taking acting class before I met you?
I don't think so. Unless you did
Was
it
Deb.
when I did. No, not with Deb. You started when you knew me.
Yeah.
But you were kind of half-assing going.
I was
every once in a while.
half-assing, bro, man. I remember like going to acting class, bro, cracked out, bro. Like I don't know if I was cracked out, but I was hungover.
Yeah.
And then like I went, and I was like with no sleep, bro. I didn't know what we
Damn.
read. And then another time, bro, was when I had the hemorrhoids, bro. I took a dump in her house, and she had a little ass house, bro.
A little ass toilet.
Well, she used to teach in her house. Yeah, now she teaches in a studio.
She had one. Like, there was these, Walt Disney had made a house for his daughter in Silver Lake in Los Feliz. He built houses for his whole family, but
They're the Snow White cottages.
yeah. So she like there in Los Feliz. There's a Snow White cottages. They're like dwarfs, like.
Have you been to those yet?
Nah.
They're right behind like Gelson's by Marshall High School.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lived. So she had one of the houses, and they were Los Feliz, but it was a tiny one, bro. Like there was a front. She lived in the back
Lived
house.
in the back house.
Had a wooden door. The bathroom had a wood door, bro. And I blew it up, bro. And I had a hemorrhoid, and it hurt, dog.
I bet.
And I was like not in a good state of mind. My eyes were red, and I said, you know, I gotta go. I'm not gonna finish this class. Yeah.
No, you're really committed to it. You're doing it every week when you're in town, you know, and it's going well.
What did Steve Fly tell you?
Oh, so I told him I was gonna take these acting classes. I think you should too. And I told a bunch of people that take acting classes. He goes, dog, I've been acting since I was little.
He told us I've been acting since I was 2, dog.
Cuckoo caca.
The real key, though, what you have to be a good actor, though, or to get it, is you have to be able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. You have to be able to empathize with how other people feel. And that not everybody can do that, you know? Like, imagine how
It's
somebody
tough
can
because
feel.
you go into acting class thinking about, man, I would never say that. Of course you wouldn't say that, stupid, but this character you're playing,
Yeah.
we'll say that.
You got to feel the
Oh,
way
I
they
can't do
feel.
this then.
Yeah, but you can find times in your mind if you go back, you know, when you felt like this or you were in a situation like that. How did you react? You know,
My acting coach always said, like, who do you have in place of this person? I can't think of anybody right now. I'll put you in front of this place.
you mean
So
who you're talking to?
Yeah, like who you talking to. So I'll think of somebody in your past. You know, like if it's angry, I'll just think of the devil. But then I want to punch the person.
Yeah, you
Took
can't
it too
take it
far.
too far.
What's up with Alfred Robbins sliding through ladies' DM lately? That was last week, dog. Mega Man, you do the same thing, dog. Mega Man, you slide into DM people too, bro.
Unsuccessfully.
You just don't have enough famous friends to notice it. You have to be empathetic to act raza. There you go, Culiacan.
Slip and slide over.
It's tough to act, bro. Now you think they're acting, bro. You want to know acting, bro? Watch Taco Shop. That's an acting class out there for everybody, bro.
Her hair is like Brando in that movie. I
Hey,
heard.
bro, he's not Brando, bro. He's
That's a what not to do, how not to act.
he did the miser technique.
Get the Meisner.
But man, it must be tough, like to start your whole life to want to be an actor first and not a comedian, because man, it's a life of disappointments, bro.
Audition.
Because I know I remember when I first started doing acting classes with her, and then I went to another acting classes that were more expensive, and I was being taught by people who had masters in acting, masters, philosophy, and all that. But they're teaching that.
Yeah, and the thing is, the frustrating thing is you would go to these classes where it was you, and I think you've already talked about this, but it was you and a bunch of other hopefuls, and then the teacher, and they wanted you to be there for like 3 hours on a Monday night or a Wednesday night or whatever, and you had, you were working, and you had work, you had TV spots, you had little roles here and there already.
Yeah.
And these people wanted to like go over the theories of acting and the philosophy of acting and stuff. And you want help on your script, or you want help on, I got a tape next week, or I got to do this next week. And these people were not used to that.
I know, man. Like,
and you also had another job that
Yeah.
was lucrative, doing stand up. But
and like they're excited about Tony Awards, bro.
they're like getting
I
together
don't know
doing
I don't know
working
anybody
on,
who won a Tony.
Monologues and shit.
Yeah, they're working
just
on
found out that was
lines
an
and
award.
stuff. I just found out.
Shakespeare in the Park over here.
He won the Tonys. The what? I learned about Tonys watching Seinfeld, bro. When Kramer had the Tony,
Yeah.
when he was a seat filler, and then like he was supposed to just sit there, but he got up with the people with the award and went over there, and they gave him a Tony too.
Yeah, then he said, I'm going to Sardi's. He said, you're taking the Tony to Sardi's? The Tony's taking me.
And then it's funny when that fool went to go party, like he's a seat filler, bro. But he got the Tony. He went to the after party with the real actors. I woke up, I had breakfast at Liza's. Manelli? No. And then he's at this restaurant, bro, Sardi by himself, and he's talking to his people about acting, and he's talking about Death of a Salesman. He's making up his own theory about death, and I said, why not Death of a Salesman? And then the producer comes in. Hey, my name is Lou Graham, and I'm the producer of.
It was that, what was it? Not Rochelle.
I'm the director of
thing.
whatever, director of that play. And then Kramer, in front of everybody, acted like he knew him. Lou! Hey, bro, there's a lot of food in comedy who like that too, huh? Don't even know people.
All excited to see you.
If you hear like at least 3 comedy good stories from reputable
Yeah.
comedians,
Reputable
comedians, and you know the story in detail, you can claim that story, bro, like Cisco does.
like you lived it,
Like you lived it, bro.
but you're telling it in the third person.
Third person.
I was a fly on the wall, dog.
What's up, fool? I took a picture of Felipe Esparza at the Albuquerque, New Mexico. No big deal. Yeah, it was no big deal, bro. We just took a photo. What's up, dog? As a 100% self-made millionaire, I don't find you that funny. I might dislike that you don't feel angry now.
Don't you feel angry now?
I don't feel angry, bro.
He doesn't
Because
care.
first of all, you're not a self-made millionaire. Because
Sitting on YouTube at 9 o'clock.
I know, huh?
self-made millionaires are not watching my YouTube video right now, bro.
You're
They're
resting your brain
making-
right now,
They're
dog.
trying to make the other $1 million. It's sad, eh? If you're a self-made millionaire, you're watching me right now, I fucking feel sorry for you.
And commenting.
And
not just
commenting.
watching.
Because you're watching 3 unknowns.
He's a promo guy for a self-made millionaire, dog.
I'm like, man, was there a gun nearby you? Shoot yourself.
He's his hype man.
Get Corey back on. We're trying, bro. I just remember when people yell out, like, my name is Felipe, F-E-L-I-P-E, and people still write it P-H-I-L-I-P-P. Philippe, I'm not French, bro.
Like the French dip.
They like
Rodrigo, do a Chris Dorian impression, bro.
What are you talking about, bro?
When you getting married, bro?
Bro. What is it, August, bro?
September or August? Something
September,
like that.
bro.
Where you getting married at, eh?
At the chateau, bro. The chateau of love, bro.
Where are they getting married? Because they took their engagement photo in front of the Improv.
I seen the it said right there on the picture. I think it's like
Oh, it did?
like a winery, no?
Oh, I didn't
Who's
see.
gonna be the best man, bro?
Because I asked him.
Butch, dog. No, I don't know if
I asked him to keep me posted on where it was and everything. And
I have no idea who's gonna be his best man. It's probably gonna be Jimmy, his dad, dude.
My
main bro.
That's like the move that guys make when they don't take the lady they're dating. They take their mom to the Oscars or whatever, you know?
Whoa.
Like they take their mom instead. It's like a George Clooney move or whatever. When they're not married, they'll take like their mom or their daughter. Like Jamie Foxx
Like
took his daughter
when they're
once.
not gonna end up with that girl they're seeing,
Right.
like
She's not like a long-term significant other.
Where's this at? The Chateau Marmont?
No.
no, like saying when fools take their mom to the big old award shows.
Yeah, but it's kind of a cop out to choose.
You're
your
not gonna
dad
take your
to be
lady,
your
dog,
best
or the
man.
chick you're piping or whatever.
Chick you're piping.
The lady you're courting. What they do these kids these days, court
Where would you take them to again?
award shows.
Like
Award show, oh, yeah.
Like like they're the person you would take, your right hand person, your best friend or whatever.
Oh yeah, man. But I think, and
Took his
then
mom.
Jamie Foxx took his daughter
Oh,
one
it
time.
does say down. Yeah, he took his daughter.
But I think also, man, because see, if you take a girl to the Oscars, any kind of hood rat, any kind of woman that's not your wife or your girlfriend, it'll be your girlfriend for the next year on the papers.
Yeah,
And maybe they don't want that.
that's true too. They don't want.
It'll be
yeah.
your girlfriend.
Yeah.
They're gonna follow her around. Even if she's a nobody, she will be a somebody by the end of the night.
It just says Castro Valley. It doesn't say a place. That's like an area, isn't it?
Castro Valley,
Is that a place?
it's in the
Isn't that-
upper San Francisco.
It doesn't say like where the. I guess there's a website. So
I'll get it
look
when
at
you
that.
in the mail or whatever. Your little
I don't think
She
they're
said,
doing
"Yeah,
mail.
bro."
I don't think
I mean,
email.
She said, "Yeah, bro."
You got a
She said
picture, bro?
yes, bro.
I don't think you would have posted a photo. She said no.
There's videos on the internet. Have you seen those ones, fool?
They're sad though.
Oh
dude.
my god, dude!
It's-
Imagine, fool.
Some of them I think are just fake now, bro.
Probably the
You get
newer
a whole
ones,
captain,
dude.
you get a whole crew, bro, just to make you sad.
Oh, dude, but there's that one of that brother, dog. That shit is sad, dog. The little skinny dude. Oh my god, dude.
Which one?
Where he proposes right there in the mall, and she's like, nah,
Was that an Asian one?
nah. It's a little brother, little African American.
I saw another one, man, where the guy is singing a song, like an R&B song, and everybody's like all together, and he's singing it, and then she goes,
That's one that they're in
No.
like a house, huh?
"Yeah, no." She goes, "No."
Why did they end up posting it?
I don't know.
Because
man.
some dude was there and got it.
Oh, somebody else
Yeah, of
got
course.
it.
Yeah, it wasn't them.
And did we
'Cause-
talk about when you took those people's photo
No.
in San Francisco? Did we talk about that yet? Wow.
We talked about it on enchilada thing, but not here.
Oh, but we didn't talk about it here. Oh my God.
Talk about
we were tripping in San Francisco,
Tripping hard, dog.
and
I
we
felt
were
like
by the bridge.
I was walking slow. I was one of the good ones, bro, on shrooms, where I was walking slow, and I just want to cut on somewhere, bro, lay down on
It
the
was cold
blankets.
too. So we're walking out on the pier under the bridge. You know, that was the Bay Bridge, or I mean the
Bay Bridge.
The Bay Bridge. So we're under the Bay Bridge, and then there's this couple, and then she's got like a 7-year-old daughter or something, and then he had just asked her to marry him, and she said yes. And we were the only other people on the pier, and he asked us to take their picture, and he was trying to recreate
proposing.
of him proposing because he had just done it, and she said yes. They wanted to like recreate it. We can't see cell phones. Like we can't make anything out on the phone. And Felipe is like just shooting randomly. I don't know what kind of pictures he ended up with. And the guy wants to look at him. He's like, oh, thank you so much. And his hand's shaking because he just proposed. You know, he's all nervous. And he's flipping through the pictures. And he's like, oh, can you take it again? Because they were all bad. So I said, I'll take it. And I'm looking, and everything's blurry. And I couldn't make out, you know, when you look at your cell phone when you're tripping, and it's all
shit.
weird. And
you
like,
see where all those little rays of light are coming from.
You see every little inch, a little centimeter of it. And oh my gosh, I couldn't see shit. And we ruined those people's photos.
Yeah, it was like a little Latino guy. He was marrying a black woman, and her daughter was there. He proposed right in front of the daughter.
Yeah, and it was very sweet.
Very sweet.
But I felt bad, like we couldn't help. I felt like, oh my God, we gotta leave really fast because these are the worst pictures ever.
Oh my God! And then we walked for like an hour and a half, all over Chinatown, bro. Then we started. I almost had a heart attack, bro. There was this white family, and they were walking with their mom, and their mom or grandma was walking real slow, right? And they were all behind her. And she was using those walking sticks, 2 walking sticks. Like she was
the trekker poles.
The trekker poles, bro. She was going up the hill, bro, and struggling.
Smelling moose piss up the tree.
The whole family's behind her.
The whole family behind her. Come on, grandma. And then I forgot what I said, dude, but it was fucking funny.
He said, this is the last birthday we're doing this, grandma, again. Something like that.
Like it was the deep pockets.
Oh my God.
She was climbing like Mount Everest up that hill, dude.
It was funny.
I couldn't stop laughing, man.
Don't explorers use those sticks?
Yeah, it's like trekker. You know, you go hiking with it, or you use it on a regular trail or whatever.
Tracking wolves over here.
Somebody please start a GoFundMe account for Joe Diaz to get a sound technician for his shoes.
I don't get that.
They must squeak or what?
Did I miss anything?
I think it's those old man shoes, the New Balance. Don't those things squeak? Fools with fucked up hips gotta wear those.
Hello, spooky guy. They spent $4 asking for a shout out. That's one. There's another one.
Shout out to Spooky Tuesday.
$8 more, dog.
Shout out to Squishy.
Shout out to
Any Ice House shows? Nah, bro.
Shout out to this guy, Joseph.
Shout out to Rodrigo to do a Coco. It's supposed to say your Coco Diaz impersonation is basura, bro. I think they just want to hear it, bro.
I know. Tune in to me free channel on Snapchat. It's only $5.99, bro.
Shout out to Victoria, Texas in the house.
Joseph.
Come check us out, Joseph. What else, bro? When's your next show?
Well, I was gonna do a show tonight, dude, but I had to cancel it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries, dude. It's all good.
We're at Sevilla's.
We were gonna be right there with Flaco and Rizzo.
Bro, do you still do shows with the old fools? You
Sometimes.
still run into them, like the Benny Mena and them, and Cisco.
I haven't been running into Cisco in a while.
Trenton.
Benny Mena, yeah. Fly too, but Fly's been a longer time, like a year, dude. Benny Mena was like 3 months ago.
But they're still doing it, or just whenever they get booked?
They're doing it on the real.
Have you done the Laugh Factory Latino night on Sunday?
I haven't been here, and the last time I had to cancel because I had to come home on a Monday, but it's all good.
And there's still a lot of shows, though? They're still doing shows?
Not as much as there used to be back in the day,
bro,
like Latino-wise.
Man, there should be more shows than it was back then, bro. There's more ways to promote. And back then, there wasn't even, not that much social media, and people showed up.
It was more person to person back then with flyers and tickets and shit.
Hey, bro, Latino nights.
Remember that fool used to sneak up on people crazy, dog.
That fool would promote like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, dude. A lot of these people came from the Santa
Long
Fe.
Beach.
Yeah, Santa Fe Spring swap meets. Where else?
So empty Pancho, bro. He's starting off his post lately. He's been eating a lot of salads, bro. But let me tell you, bro. I seen his salads and they don't look appealing, bro.
Salad.
Got steak on them or what?
MC Pancho's. No, it's iceberg lettuce, dog.
Oh yeah, that iceberg.
Iceberg lettuce, it doesn't go well. I don't care what people think, man. Iceberg lettuce shouldn't belong with anything that's greasy, like chicken.
It shouldn't be in a salad.
So he has like eggs and
like a cob.
You can tell that this place doesn't make salads.
Yeah,
that's the thing. You could tell that came out of the fridge.
Yeah,
pre-made with Saran wrap over it, and they just said, "Here you go." That's how those
little airport salad, huh?
Yeah, that's how those iceberg salads.
Cafeteria salad.
Cafeteria salad. Yeah, gross.
Man, I've been going into some little ass airports, man. Like the little tiny airports. Those little airports have liquor stores inside.
Yeah,
like they have snacks.
Was that was Westchester?
Westchester, huh?
Yeah, dude.
It was ghetto, huh?
Dude. It was like,
they made couple noodles, bro.
It was like an AM PM in there, huh? Fool, kind of. Like AM PM, like it was a trip, dude.
All right, for everybody asking about new cities. On
New
Felipe's
cities, here we go.
tour, I just put a flyer up. I made that flyer, and I knew there were going to be 100 other questions of other cities. Other dates are coming. It says more dates are coming. This is just what we have confirmed so far for this year. So all these other weekends will get filled in with dates. They'll start coming in. Don't worry. Chicago, Oxnard, San Antonio, all those places, they'll come in. They'll get there.
I know, man. I jump out on
People
people.
just freak out. They can't read.
You're gonna get a
Shout out to
question right
Fernando
now.
Estrada.
Okay.
Hey, so what's up with those other cities?
10 foil hat rules. They do rule, bro. Go watch them. Turn those off right now. I jump out when people yell out other podcasts on our feed, like we're gonna start shit with them. Like, those are our friends, you asshole.
What's that?
When people yell out like, "Oh, my favorite podcast is such and such," when they're watching our, like, we're gonna talk shit about their podcast.
Yeah.
They're our friends, asshole. We're all part of the same community. You piece of shit, stop starting shit. Where's John Goodman? He's right here, bro. Expect.
Yes, Aldo Bibiano. Yes,
Charles,
he
you
likes
do
heavy metal.
Tell you do a Jeff Garcia.
Nah, dog.
Felipe
What the
likes-
fuck, Doc?
You like heavy metal?
I do like heavy metal, bro.
There just aren't any.
Metalachi.
There just aren't any new metal bands to interview.
Who wants to
though.
play tummy sticks?
know?
We don't even know that game. Come to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Damn, been here. I haven't been there in a long ass time. Well, you have to feed me perm.
Thank you, brother. Work on my perms, brother. Hey, that fool, the parking lot killer used to talk like that. How you doing, brother? I'm doing great, brother. Like Bible talk, huh? Like I told you the word from the Lord, brother.
What's up with Martin Moreno, bro?
No, we don't need any
Ricky
CDs.
Rasa.
I don't need no goddamn CDs, bro.
Memory
I don't even know where to play them. I don't understand why
In my car, that's the only place we have.
the Screen Actors Guild Awards, they always send me DVDs, bro.
Well, they send you DVDs of
The
the
screeners,
movies,
right?
which is great. But they
you
send
get
us
'em after you die.
DVDs of shows that are on Netflix and Hulu, which I
For
don't
what?
fucking need.
Like
Ozarks
Like Handmaid's Tale, they send me a nice little package, bro.
for
Like, I
the
don't
second
need that.
season. Yeah, I already watched it all.
It'll be cheaper to just send me a subscription to Hulu for a week. And
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
Yeah,
That'd be
that would be smarter.
perfect regift.
Then Bohemian Rhapsody, I got the DVD.
Oh,
at
you
home.
seen it?
I got it at home.
I can't even think of who doesn't have Hulu. Like we're thinking of maybe his sister doesn't have it. We'll hold on to those discs for her. But like
Hulu has some cool ass shit on it, man.
Hulu's all right.
How about Prime? Oh, hey, you guys see that show yet? Any of those episodes?
College Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on 3, bro.
I seen them both.
I knew you were gonna see a ball.
I had to, dog.
I knew you were gonna see a ball.
I had to, fool.
I knew you were gonna see a ball. Oh man, if you guys are not watching College with Friends, oh my god, you guys don't even know comedy, bro.
No, it's called Friends from College.
There you go.
College
Hey,
and
tell me
Friends.
that first episode, that fool Key doesn't look all tired though.
It was good.
Isn't it Keenan Peele?
Yeah, well, that's the skinny fool
Keegan Key.
with the shaved head. Hey, fool, that fool Ian Edwards wrote some episodes, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Sounds
wrote that
good.
first
That's
episode.
tight, huh?
Yeah, that's good. He's on that. He's
What?
a staff writer now, I guess.
I found out that that little Asian girl, that's Randall Park's wife.
Really,
Yeah.
dog?
Fresh off the boat. She's funny, huh?
The
Yeah,
one on the
she's
show?
good.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, on Fresh Off the Boat. Dude, for some reason,
No,
I
no,
thought-
no, no, no. The Randall on Fresh Off the Boat.
Right.
The woman on Friends
real
from
life.
College. In
Yeah.
real life, they're
If
married.
that's his wife,
Yeah.
okay.
Her name is
yeah, because
Sejong
that's
Park.
the one. The other one is the one that comes on Crazy Rich Asians. too.
She's
Yeah.
funny, huh?
Yeah, dude. But yeah, dude, that show's good, dog. It is good, dog. I
I
don't want to spoil it, dog.
You think, okay, don't spoil it for me, but tell me.
What do you want?
Yeah,
If-
Friends
if-
from College is the show. It's
It's
really
fucking
good. It's
cool,
on
dog.
Amazon, right?
You saw it on
Netflix.
one day, huh?
Netflix.
You saw it on your truck?
You watched them all in your truck?
How are those noodles, though?
Hey, what is that?
Noodle
That's
House.
Singapore noodles.
That's what it's called. It
Yeah.
comes with the pork and the.
It always comes with everything. We try to get it without
Singapore
it, but it's
noodles.
hard to
That
get it
shit was
without
bomb,
stuff.
They
dude.
see like curry?
It has a dry
Yeah,
curry
yeah,
rub.
yeah,
Yeah.
You have it in there. Yeah, totally like a rub, not
it's
like
a dry
sauce.
curry rub. It's the best.
But,
it's hard to get it without the pork.
They
and
make
all
it. They make
that.
that at one cock too.
Good, dude.
They make it at one cock.
Which one do you think
And
is
the
better?
other place too.
Well, the
Hapu.
Singapore noodles. Well,
This one was good,
It was
dog.
good. Yeah.
Hapu makes those too.
Yeah.
I ate it too fast.
But you're
hungry, dog.
You saw it in your car.
I know. I didn't see the episodes to the.
You ate the noodles in your car.
No, I ate those in my car, and I went to go get a little espresso with chai, and then ate those and took
So you
off.
saw all the episodes. When did you have time to see all the episodes?
At night, dog. I went to sleep at 2 in the morning. Dog. They were quick. They were like shorter than last year.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me. They flipped through quick,
so.
dude.
I don't think so.
They were
This is still like what 42
It was
minutes?
good, dude.
Good.
It's good. You know, well, the first dude, for some reason I thought, but I'm thinking it's like that's what was the thought when she cheated too with the wife, with Key's wife,
Yeah.
Ethan's wife.
Yeah.
And I thought she was gonna come. They're gonna come back the next season. She was gonna be pregnant.
I thought
I
so
thought
too.
so
Wasn't
too.
that though?
I thought
And then
so
I was thinking, it's
too.
like, was she pregnant? And they're
Because
not
I
even
thought
gonna mention
Me
it or
too.
what?
Because I thought she was going to
That
get pregnant by Nick.
Yeah.
Because I don't
Yeah.
think Ethan was able to get her
Well,
pregnant.
he did. Remember, he kind of broke the ball. He kind of didn't want to. Like he was like, getting in the way of it. I think.
And in season 2, you start seeing more how bad the relationship was to be together for those many years, cheating on their partner.
Well, dude. Well, oh man, I can't tell you about the 4th of July.
I saw,
Don't
bro.
say- we only saw 3.
I got to the part where that. Oh my god! I got to the part where that girl's husband made that record.
Oh my
god,
God,
dude! I think it was
What a
embarrassed.
bitch.
I-
I could see somebody doing that if you're really hurt and you're trying to act like you're not.
He didn't show it to my birthday show.
Yeah, I didn't remember.
He was already married, dog.
We
before,
didn't
too.
remember that at the end of the last season, Ethan's wife announces that she had an affair.
Right.
But we didn't remember that Sam and Ethan were exposed as well. How did that happen? Their affair was exposed to everybody too that same day.
Yeah.
We don't know when. I have to go back and watch that last episode because I don't remember.
Because they were talking, right?
Because I thought it was going to be revealed, but then he was like, "Ooh," like it took the pressure off of
Come on, there was
him.
only 8 episodes, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
So that
dude.
means like on regular TV, that show would have been 20 episodes.
Yeah. And Fred Savage,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
Fred
yeah.
Savage is awesome on that
Fred
show.
Savage
He's
is
so good on that
bro.
show.
Dude, his partner's good too,
Yeah,
dog.
he's good too.
I like how his partner, like, as he's gay, right? But when he hates his friend, it's not coming from a gay side. It's coming from your friends are losers.
Oh yeah. But dude, you can also see the homophobia too. Is when the dude's running out. I think it's one of those episodes. Oh yeah, dude, gay weddings are the best. It's like just a wedding, bro.
But I think everybody's significant other doesn't like the way they are with their friends, including Sam's husband and anybody else.
They don't grow up. They're still
didn't-
stuck in the 90s.
Yeah, they're still stuck in that little bubble.
And like that.
Because they had so much good times together.
Yeah,
but
but
it's over now.
But it's over now.
That's
gotta
what
move
that's what you
on.
think.
You gotta grow up.
That's why that song from Tom Petty hurts so much, man. The good old days may not return. And Tom Petty song, the
Learning
song,
to Fly?
Learning to Fly. Oh man, every time like the song is really good, but then when you get to that part about the good old days, you start thinking about the good old days you had with your buddies, but they're not gonna come back. It's already happened. You can't relive those days. But they try to relive them, especially when they're moving out and they're playing the 90s music, Ben Folds 5 or whatever start playing,
And they play Far
and
Side.
then they fool around again.
Yeah, because I think that's the feeling that you do get from the show. But in closing, I think it's up to you guys to make it survive, dude. And I think they do it again.
In closing.
It's
You're wrapping
good.
up the conversation. I'm not ready
I can't.
for it.
I can't tell
You
you
don't want to
guys.
be a spoiler.
I can't tell you guys about it. Even though
Closing.
I want to tell you guys,
Like
but
he's
I
writing a
can't.
paper over here. In closing.
Summing up. In conclusion,
You're the Baba Booey of the show, bro.
Yeah. But you can't, dude. Like it's a good show, man.
Fafa, yeah, man.
You gotta make that shit happen, dude.
Baba, yeah, man.
It's up to you to detach. dog.
Do it for bump for Felipe. For no drugs, bro.
Ta-ta
I only keep
tusi.
Hulu because of supermarket show with Felipe. Okay, bro, that's not that show. Supermarket.
Superstore. Yeah, he hasn't been back on this season.
You know what I love about my fans? Some of my fans, they talk like me, bro. Like,
They get the names all
like
wrong.
they fucking say they got the name wrong of everything they're saying, but they still continue talking, bro. Bro, you're on that show Supermarket, bro, with Ariana Grande, bro, and that guy in the wheelchair. But you know what, bro? Google is so smart of picking up stuff from idiots like me who don't know shit that it finds it. Recipe for blah 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 blah, and it find it.
That's just called fuzzy logic. That's
you
that's
go, your
artificial.
fuzzy scarf.
That's artificial intelligence.
Yeah, just same thing with like words
It's just-
autocorrect.
Yeah, it's learning from you based on previous mistakes that people have made.
Shout out to Jesse Golo who just showed up talking about what is this? It's called YouTube, bro. You're commenting on YouTube right now. Okay,
Get it together, Jess.
get it together.
The internet.
What other
Somebody
show?
asked about R. Kelly. Did you watch the R. Kelly
Yeah,
stuff?
I watched it. What'd you
I
think?
watched all of
You
it.
told me you saw it, man.
Yeah, I watched it
I haven't
all.
seen anything, but people said that even though it's airing, there was, Toby Hicks said there was a video of him at a Chicago after party, and then all the girls were standing in line to take photos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he showed up with like a super hot lady, dude.
Older or
No,
older
like
than
they're
18?
probably younger than him. Oh yeah, older than 18. But I don't know who she
Well,
was.
he's occasionally throughout the list of women, there are a few of age. You know, well, some of them are 19, but there are a few who are a little older that he meets along the way. But one of them makes a good point because she was kind of dragged into this move to Atlanta, the Atlanta house.
Who?
One of the girlfriends, and she was an older woman. She was like 30, I guess, when they were dating. She was introduced late, like maybe the second to last episode or the third to last episode. And she talks about how he kind of was abusive or strict, you know, like you can't talk to anybody else.
Nobody in the crew.
Nobody in the crew, none of the
Nobody
dancers.
that comes over.
Nobody that comes. You sit there and stare. You can't.
Let the comedians open up for Gabriel Iglesias.
But she would talk about stuff like that, and then one day they came over and she was about to leave, and they said, "You better get all your stuff because we're leaving right now. You got to get on the bus."
tricycle.
And she's like, "What?" And she was ready to leave the house, and this was in Chicago. And then they said, "No, we're moving to Atlanta." And they moved into the house, and then they said, "This is your room, and this is." But he basically has girls in each room, like waiting for him.
Yeah,
to
same
get
thing
in.
with the studio and the regular house.
His studio and his house, like just each room has a girl waiting for him.
In his house?
And they're not allowed to talk to anybody. They don't have any communication. Some of them do, but then they get their cell phones taken away for abusive privileges.
Sounds like they're working for bank bros.
Oh yeah, I mean it's weird. It's weird for sure, and something's going
It
on.
is definitely weird,
But-
but
Tell me about that one story about that lady said that we would have got paid. What was that story about?
Oh no, that was a girl commenting on
They should-
Facebook.
Just when we were coming on Facebook.
Yeah, because there are a lot
Oh.
of people. You know, we know some people from Chicago, and they were talking about R. Kelly a
Yeah.
lot. And
Robert.
there's Brian Babylon and all those people too, and people in the black community who live in Chicago, like they knew about all these parties that were going on with young girls, and it was like kind of video, people who wanted to be videos and stuff like that, you know, and so. This girl commented, and she said, "Man, my mother, my sister was always getting invited to those parties. We were both underage. I never got invited. I didn't look like my sister. She was more stacked, you know, and all this stuff." And she said,
She was cut up.
She said she was always invited, and she never wanted to go, but I always wanted to go. And then her mom made a comment like a few years ago. "Man, imagine if she had gone to those parties, we would have been rich by now."
paid.
And she said neither of us have spoken to our mom since.
Her mom didn't even think about you would have peed on you. But we would have got paid.
But a lot of those girls seem like they come from like families like that with, you know, parents that are kind of dumb, and if you throw some stacks of cheese
Well,
at
that's
them,
what,
they
like,
go away, they don't say anything.
That's like that's why it's worked. And also all
Yeah.
those people along the way never reported anything. Nobody reported to the cops that he's fucking Aaliyah in the back of the tour bus.
Exactly.
They're
She
all
was underage,
shocked.
right?
She was 15, dude.
They're all
15?
Yeah,
14
she was
probably.
15 when they got married.
Yeah.
Her
Wow.
parents.
What state though?
In Nevada, they got married in Vegas. They got
You gotta
married.
be 18 over there.
Yeah, and they forged her birth certificate and they lied. But her parents annulled it. That means they knew he was fucking with her when she
Well,
was 15.
and
And then
then-
she was never to speak to him again.
Sound
And
like
she never
Elvis
did.
Presley.
Oh yeah.
And she never did. Oh, yeah.
But
There's a
even
lot
like
of those.
that was the manager's niece,
Yeah.
you know.
It was
But
the guitar.
But
yeah.
the thing is with that tape that got sent there, somebody that like, you know, got a copy of it from, you know, from that one girl.
Mm-hmm.
They made copies of it, so somebody set them up to get busted. But the girl on the video, the parents say it's not her. He says it's not him. He doesn't get convicted. So
Yeah.
that's like the biggest case ever. And if you can't get him on that, what are you really going to get him on?
Yeah, and it's like Corey Holcomb was talking about, you know. You date a ghetto chick, you buy her a case of water, and she like will do anything for you. She thinks you're the best thing in the whole world.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
I'm
you
sure they don't
get her
come
some
from
diapers and all
like
that
a
stuff,
home
like-
with like a father, like everybody, you know.
Yeah.
Well, some of those women do have a father and a mother together.
Well, the ones
who-
that
you know,
even
they're-
Leah's mom and you know
yeah,
that other girl
and that one woman who's
with
missing
Sparkles,
right now.
the
Yeah,
Sparkles niece. And then like, but she like to me, it also seems that she fell out of like friendship with R. Kelly, or nothing really happened with her career or whatever. She's kind of pissed. She's talking now.
That's how everybody's talking.
Yeah, that's what. Because and then you see
they're making
some
fun
of
of
the
her album
victims.
going to drop.
Yeah,
or whatever.
you see them and they're wearing like a different like outfit, and it's like, oh man, and it has that whole thing like they go to the hands. Look, she's moving her hands. You know, which is who knows what they went through. Who knows, you know? But it's like you got to like say when something's wrong like that when it's happening.
They did another wellness check on his house, and they basically put him in another room so they could talk to the girls alone, and they said they were fine. And they're all of age now.
So
But the parents haven't spoken to them in like 3-4 years now.
So this fool had a little sex layer.
He does now.
He does. Three or four locations.
Right
but,
now.
But that's been known because I remember.
But are those girls ready to be singers or just ready to get fucked?
I remember.
They're brainwashed now, so I think they'll do anything he wants.
Some
at
of
this
them
point.
was like one was like an aspiring singer. That other chick was a singer.
Yeah.
Someone was like
that's how it
his wife
starts.
was a dancer, right?
Yeah, that's how it starts. But eventually, there is no job.
And I remember when Aaliyah died. A lot of people in the black community go, "Man, that's a Chester ass motherfucker right there." And this, and that. You all didn't know that? Like, seriously, like you know, it's something that's been known. But now again, like. You know, it's like the Cosby thing. Somebody says it on a platform or something, it gets blown out again, and you know, might start digging around.
The people that who try to like,
sad though.
Try to come on and say, but how about Woody Allen? But how about this? How about that? It doesn't erase the fact that R. Kelly did it too, man.
Right.
It's like you're defending them.
And
but
then they're all
Woody Allen's in trouble
circumstances.
too, man. He raised his daughter and married her. That's even grosser.
And not just
And
that,
then
he
that judge-
molested his
And
biological
then
daughter,
how come
too.
they don't go after that judge? No, they went after that
not
judge.
biological,
He didn't win.
adopted. Yeah.
He didn't get elected. He's pretty much done.
What judge are you talking
That
about?
Judge Moore.
Oh, Roy Moore.
Roy
Yeah.
Roy Moore.
Yeah.
But people don't know that in Mississippi you gotta be 14.
Yeah, 14. Alabama. Yeah.
Maybe they should go after this pervert, bro. There's laws.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing. You gotta
Hawaii,
look at what the
Colorado
laws
is 16 years old.
Yeah.
jurisdiction.
Alabama
dude.
used to be younger than 14.
I think New York is 16 or 17. Yeah. And a lot of those guys know. Like Jared from Subway was trying to meet up with girls in New York.
But once you bring a 16-year-old girl from New York to California, then you're breaking the law.
Now
Just look at the logic of
like
it.
Elvis.
There has to be an age in that law. There has to be a law to tell you not to do that.
Yeah.
Because before they were doing it with like no age. You know what I mean?
Mark Maron used to have a
Creepy,
joke
dude.
about that. Like we have to have laws to tell us at different ages.
What's wrong?
You know,
having
like,
sex with dead people,
Yeah.
animals. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, sexual
I
proclivities.
know.
are
You need
everywhere.
a law to tell you it's wrong, bro.
I
to
know.
have- like with a cadaver. Like who made up that law?
Somebody got caught piping a cadaver.
And I think it's only abuse of a corpse is the only charge that you get.
The only
with that, right?
the only record I know. Like I have the records at home, bro. I have the proof. Marilyn Monroe, when she was killed, when she died, a lot of the morgue people there, they said they done her.
Well, just that chick that got pregnant just recently, dude. That's gross, dog. Come on, fool. Somebody's in
She's alive,
The
though.
one in the coma.
Someone in a coma, but she's alive.
Yeah,
That's
but
sick, dude.
throughout
But she's
history,
brain dead. She's
though-
not gonna wake up, right?
I don't think
Coma
so.
girl?
I don't think so.
That's a new Jesus right there.
Imagine being born that kid. What was your mom? She was never there for me.
A child of God.
Every time I tell my mom I love you, she just looked at me like this. We never went for walks.
Never even held me.
But throughout history of
This fool said Janitor
entertainment,
Junior.
but throughout history, the history of entertainment, there have been people doing that stuff. I mean, you got Roman Polanski, you got Woody Allen, but you had Jerry Lee Lewis who married his 13-year-old
Elvis.
fucking cousin,
Elvis.
Elvis is. Well, I used to be obsessed with the Elvis story, but but in Elvis and Me, in Priscilla's book, she talks about. I read that book years ago.
One for the one.
But she talks about
Suspicious
she
smiles,
was
brother.
over in Berlin, I think, Germany, where.
Spotted her with his family,
And
right?
he saw her, and she was an American, and he was a
Hey,
serviceman.
do Elvis telling Linda Press to do her prayers before she goes to sleep.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give you this rosary there, Priscilla.
Say your prayer before you go
One
to
for
sleep, honey.
Jesus and one for me. You know what I'm saying?
Because you and I always talk about that
I love the Elvis and Priscilla story
That
because
Lisa Marie Presley, her mom would be in the room, right?
you mean Priscilla?
Yeah, Priscilla.
No, her mom. They basically let her go live with him as a guardian.
Oh my!
You signed over the
You
rights.
saw-
Yeah, because
I think Leah's parents did with R. Kelly.
but see,
You signed off your little young daughter to go
Ted
to the fat redneck.
she threatened to run away.
He looked good back then, though.
She threatened to run away.
And she was a developed woman at that age, though, huh?
At 14, she was a little girl,
she was a
dog.
girl.
I don't remember. Just see photos of her with that big old hair.
Well, he made her dress that way.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
really?
That's another form of abuse. When you
Whoa.
force your lady to dress a certain way and look
When
a
he
certain
seen her
way.
with the family,
I thought
he already got through the war. He was
Yeah.
a full-grown fucking man,
Yeah.
dog.
He's
How do you look at
done.
a 14-year-old girl go, man, she is heavenly, man.
Well, because
Alabama.
he had a problem. He weren't in Alabama.
He had a
But
problem.
He had a
man.
problem because he
Fucking
had
grief.
such an issue with his mom, and she was such a queen to him, such a pious woman that
Pious,
you
He
know,
fell apart when she died, dog.
when she died, he
P-I-U-S.
was Pious. He was devastated when she died,
Of the
and
Lord.
so when what he loved about Priscilla was she was clean, she was untouched, she was a virgin. He had an issue with like.
Somebody getting it
Somebody
before
else
me,
having
man.
it before him. But
A lot of fools have those
meanwhile,
issues.
when she came to live with him, he
You gotta
promised
get one. Eh?
he promised her parents that he would take care of her. He would have her go to school. He would have a guardian all the time. And his I think it was his
Gotta go to sixth
aunt-
grade, but come back and blow him, huh?
his aunt or something like that was living in the house
Crazy.
too, and that she would be a chaperone and all this stuff.
Here you go,
But-
Auntie. Here's some earplugs.
It ended up she was just all he did that was parental like was he'd send her to her room when it got late and he was having parties.
With
But
other chicks.
he had her on pills. He had her dye her hair black because that's how his mama's hair was. And she wore big old fake eyelashes and stuff. I mean, he made her look like a woman, and you know, they were messing around, of course. But he had her on pills to go to sleep, pills to wake up, and pills to lose weight if she gained a little weight. She stopped going to school, and then he was having affairs with Anne Margaret and all these people. And
when we were
like,
in Vegas, it
putting
showed
her
right
in the
there
bedroom.
on that in the Hard Rock, that big old coat. That, like the lady that made it for him, she was having a affair with him, and he would get up in the morning and send all his girlfriends flowers. Dog.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
And she knew he was messing around. She got jealous because she would see him flirting with these other women at these parties, but then she got sent to her room like a kid. You know, that's when he treated her like a kid.
No
Badass.
pouting,
It's not badass.
no pouting in Graceland, there, Mama.
Yeah, so she just became a
Go to
a
her room,
prisoner.
Priscilla.
Until
But
she
was like a
woke up,
prisoner.
she
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
You know, she's like, fuck
But
this.
when she was finally a woman, she had her kid. But once she had her kid, then he was like, that's not my kid. For a long time, he felt like something else happened. That's not my kid. You must have slept around. And then he's calling her dirty. This is the only man she's ever been with.
But it was a drugs that were
was-
fucking
yeah,
with him. and
something
everything.
up in his
Even
mind.
supposedly the colonel go, man, she looks just like you, man. She doesn't look nothing like me, man.
She
looks just like him, dog.
She looks just like him.
Priscilla Presley looks just like her dad, dog.
She only had one kid.
That's it.
Yeah.
That we know of, though. Supposedly there's some other ones floating around. But I'm surprised nobody's caught him in a recording studio or anything. Doing side baby jailhouse rock, man.
In his Datsun.
But yeah, Elvis, dude, but it's like when you
But
have all those
eventually
resources, you can do that.
Yeah,
shit,
and
man.
eventually, they cut off communication from her parents. She
Yeah.
couldn't call them. That's just how abusers work, though. That's
First they
what
get
R.
that
Kelly's
hook in,
doing. Yeah.
and then get the legal rights.
You get the
O.J.
parents
Simpson,
to
I
trust
think
you.
when he was dating
When
his
he was
lady, she
dating
was
Nicole.
17.
Yeah.
He
And
met her as
he
a
was a
waitress.
married
And he
man
did the
with
same
her.
thing too, like a predator, bro. Like, just the way
It's
these
an abuser.
just
You
the way these
isolate
guys
them
do
from
it
their
because they
family
have the
and
money.
friends.
They start about giving the family getting them set up with good jobs.
Yeah.
I thought Rich
They're
Bison
paying
do
them
it,
off,
bro.
yeah.
The dude, he gave the dad a Hertz franchise.
Yeah,
Shit like
and
that.
my God.
when she wanted to leave him,
No.
He said-
I don't want to lose my Hearst franchise.
yeah, Nicole
you settle
Simpson's-
down.
Yeah,
This is called grown-up stuff.
Yeah, you got to deal with this.
Dad,
you're
my
married
eyeball
now.
is in my
I
hand, Dad.
know. And he was like, "No, you got to
Dad,
deal
I'm
with
bleeding.
this."
I got a tooth in my hand, bleeding.
And he was
Stick
upset
the-
with his whole
Also,
livelihood.
the Nuge, right? Didn't he get the rights signed over from his current wife right now?
Who?
Ted Nugent.
Oh, he's so gross.
What happened?
He got his the rights signed over.
You
for
know
his
who else
wife.
did that was Joe Piscopo and Dee Snider.
We almost met him in
What'd they
Nyack,
do?
dog.
A young girl who was underage, but although I don't know if I think Dee Snider waited it out. I think he knew her when can't remember exactly his story, but I think she was like 16 when he met her. She was in high school, And then eventually he waited it out. And then they got married when she was
all
like 18
35 with chest hair, dog.
But Joe Piscopo did something similar too.
One of the guys that used to work at Dodger Stadium, he's the Peanut Man. And one of the girls that used to work with us, she was a student. But with this Peanut guy who was a teacher at Jefferson High or Washington High or Carver High in South Central, history teacher forever. But a Peanut Man forever since Dodger Stadium opened. And a lot of his, he tell all his students, no, you got to work at Dodger Stadium. They hire you. You work there. It's a fine job. So a lot of his students used to work there. He ended up marrying one of his students.
Who? Oh yeah.
And then one time, and then like
that happens a lot too, dog. Teachers marrying their students.
One time he told me, "Let me tell you something, Felipe. We didn't start fooling around till after high school." Let me tell you something, motherfucker. Why you
had your eye on
I don't even know. I didn't even go to your school. What do you care?
But also,
I thought you did. Sorry.
Celine Dion and her husband Renee. He knew he was managing her when she was 12.
And he was married too, right?
And he was married, and she was 12.
Who?
Celine Dion.
The Titanic
Remember,
song.
she was 12 when he started
How's that
managing
song go?
her.
I always thought she was hot.
Wherever you are. That song.
It is
The Heart
funny.
Will Go On or whatever.
Little facts about her. Like, supposedly she got in a fight with Kate Winslet because she wanted to wear the Titanic little charm when she was
I
singing.
never heard of that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was a little debacle right there.
And it wasn't a prop? It
I
belonged
don't
to
know.
Kate?
I don't know if it was a prop. It belonged to the studio, probably whoever
Yeah.
rented it to him. But she wanted to wear it when she sang that song. But yeah, man,
Huge song. She should have been able to wear it in the video.
that's crazy.
That's
dude.
funny.
But yeah, they
the
were
only
together,
one, dude.
and then they got married when she was turned 18 or whatever. Whatever was
She
legal
was
at
ready.
that point. Gross.
I posted a meme. I said, "Man, y'all worried about your kids with R. Kelly, but you should worry about your little boys because there's a lot of R. Shallys.
There are.
There's a lot of older women there with kids, but they don't report it as much because it feels too good.
It's not that. It's just a man's more of a stronger person, dude.
No,
you
but
know?
also
Dominating
men
factor.
get more embarrassed, though, I think.
Yeah.
Boys get more embarrassed that this is happening. And honestly, and this is what happened to R. Kelly. His his older sister molested him and his brother.
Dude, both the brothers saying they were molested. I was like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
They look like those.
But that means that she was
the
molested
brother.
too.
Yeah.
And she was acting out as well. And I don't know who messed with her, but his older sister messed with them. And for like 7 years or so it went on. And, and that doesn't excuse anything, but, there are girls who do it too. And the guys always say, oh, I wish my teacher had messed with me when I was a teenager.
Not me, man. My teacher was ugly, man.
I
But
never
it's
had
not
a hot
just
teacher.
it's not just that
Miss
though.
Huckabee,
Even if
though.
she's
Too little,
hot,
though.
you're sexualized too early,
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing
You're
that. Bro.
sexualized
At that
too
time.
early. It's not like 17 or whatever.
Miss
with a boy.
Mataleones, bro.
Isn't that like?
Mataleones, bro. She
Lion
was
killer.
her name was Mataleones, and she looked like Cindy from Come and knock on my door. We're expecting for you. Wah 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 wah. Three's Company.
Yeah.
And she looked just like her, bro. And there's pictures like little kids hugging her like this. She goes, other little kids would tell her she
Look
likes
like Chrissy?
she likes massages.
Get her massage, get busted for battery. And
She was a
shit.
cool ass teacher, man. Like she didn't give up. She would take the kids like when they were acting up out of the school and take them to Pecan, bro. To Pecan Park for like an hour and then take them back to school and then just school's over.
I had a teacher once, an anatomy teacher.
Anatomy,
this was 11th
What's
grade.
anatomy? For people who don't know what anatomy is.
Everybody knows what anatomy is. It's the study of the human body.
I thought it was cartoonist.
No.
Muscles,
Like anime,
organs.
dude.
Anatomy. No, so I had an anatomy teacher in 11th grade, and I was 16, 17, and we were going to do fat calipers. You know how you pinch some of your fat
much
to
fat you
test
got?
your body mass index and all that. So we were going to do that, and he wanted me to wear a bathing suit in class the next day, right? Or 2 days from whenever we were
He
talking.
wanted to play Operation, dog.
That motherfucker proposed that day, dog.
But I got cold feet the day before.
Should have wear some sandals.
And so I didn't want to do it anymore.
Came in a wetsuit, eh?
You couldn't find a bathing suit.
No, I had a bathing suit.
In Denver?
No. This is Ohio.
Oh.
But I didn't want to do it because we had to stand up in front of people, in front of the class, and he was going to measure our fat. First of all, I'm the only one he's asked to do this.
Interesting.
And there was a guy that he was going to use as well. Like, I was the only girl he asked to do this. So I kind of started overthinking it in my head, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable doing this. One, I don't want to be in front of my classmates in a bathing suit because I'm not comfortable in my body at 16. I didn't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable now standing in front of a classroom in my bathing suit. So I felt uncomfortable, and then when I got there and I told him I wasn't going to do it, he got pissed. He got pissed that I was saying no, and then I felt like
he lost control right there.
I felt like, this is something that was inappropriate, And then he didn't have the guy do it. He didn't do it after all at all. So it wasn't about the fat measuring. It was about me in a bathing suit.
Give us some hitters, bro. Impersonations.
Some what?
You know me, bro. I want to win in there 100%, bro.
It was weird though.
No bikini then, bro.
He threw a temper tantrum. This is a grown man teacher.
People are creeps, man. All shapes and sizes and professions. Just right now, it's a little too hot, so they're hiding right now. They'll come back out again, dog.
Come out.
Everybody's hiding right now. All these little predators hiding. That we have to go back 20 years to get the predators of the last 20 years, dog.
Man, what about those guys that you were talking about? That teacher. There was a teacher. Remember that teacher who ran off with his student?
The Asian girl.
No. It was a different guy and girl. He left his wife and kids, and they were missing. And he left for her, and he threw away his whole teaching career and everything. And then they went to Tennessee or something like that, right?
20?
Yeah, and
I don't know how old she was, probably 17.
And he was
But
like
the guy was happy.
43. He's like 43, I think.
Bro.
And he left his wife and kids and his whole teaching career for that. And then they caught them because they were on surveillance cameras in Walmart or something like that.
Only Piggly Wigglies next time.
I mean, how strong is the pull of pussy that makes you want to just throw everything away like that? You're so blinded.
She wanted to read my novel.
That's funny,
She believed in me. Did you ever see
She believed in me.
Election?
No, bro, you gotta see a movie called people.
No.
Election.
Watch a movie called Election with Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon.
What did I say?
Reese.
Okay, Reese Witherspoon.
That's the beginning of her name.
And Matthew Broderick.
But,
Matthew Broderick, and this cool actor, the actor from
Election?
Seinfeld, the one that doesn't know how to play tennis.
Yeah, Milos. He played Milos.
But it's funny, dude.
He's so gross.
This fool gets caught sleeping with his student. He gets
Reese
caught.
Witherspoon.
He sends her a nasty ass love letter, bro.
And her mom finds it.
Oh my God, his mom reads it, bro. And then that fool's crying, fired, and he's talking to the principal. He goes, "Her pussy's so wet."
That's Matthew Broderick?
No,
the other guy. Matthew's his
he's telling
friend.
the principal
They're
that,
both
dog.
teachers.
Oh my God.
It's so gross. And then he's like playing in a band. He's having a whole midlife crisis.
Yeah, he's like in his
such
40s.
a good
Her
movie.
pussy
It's
was
like
so
a classic
he goes,
midlife
his
crisis
pussy
right there.
was so
Her
wet.
pussy gets so wet.
She's a student, though. Yeah, but she wanted to read my novel, but you don't have a novel. I know, but she wanted to read it.
Oh, man.
Here, that's where they live with his mom, bro.
That's what happens.
And then Matthew Broderick tried to be with a wife afterwards, bro. He gets
Oh
caught.
my
He gets stung by a bee in the eye, bro. It's all bad, dog.
Why do fools do that, dude?
It's just bad. That movie's just bad. It just turns out bad for everyone, bro.
It's bad for everybody. Matthew Broderick just becomes the sleaze too. It's such a good movie though, because he hates
Her, because she's so
her, because she's just
She gets away with
a
everything.
kiss ass and a perfect student and everything. Reese Witherspoon.
She was willingly fooling around with that teacher, though.
Yeah, she was. But how willingly can you be when you're 17
Yeah.
and this is your teacher and you're manipulated. You don't
hear or
realize
what?
it. You don't realize
You gotta watch the movie.
But you feel like
dog.
also attention. Like that's what a lot of the girls said in the R. Kelly thing. It's like, I wanted to be a singer, and here R. Kelly is giving me the time of day.
My
He's
daddy
paying
won't even play
attention.
Connect 4 with me.
He's paying attention to me. R. Kelly. He's interested in me. He
That
really
one-
believes in
That
me.
one Latina girl thought that was her boyfriend.
Yeah.
it's
He was married the whole time. That is just
And had other
insane.
girlfriends.
And had other girls too. Sad. She thought she was gonna be a singer.
Who?
One of the girls.
And what happened? She don't know how to sing?
No. He did what he does with all those girls.
Put her in the dungeon, dog.
Yeah, put her in the dungeon.
But it happens
Hair.
a lot. How, listen, man, I'm going to take your daughter on tour. We're going to dress her up. She's my client. She's my artist. What's up, fool? Podcast show's coming up, Lisa.
Oh shit. Let's look at the Instagram thing I just.
My latest teacher got busted over there in Mount Bat. Oh, bro, I knew a girl. Her dad used to teach me guitar lessons, right? I was in 5th grade trying to learn, bro.
Taught me how to shred.
But I didn't
He
get into it,
touched
bro.
you
I didn't want to learn those
inappropriately?
chords. His daughter, she ended up getting arrested in Roosevelt High School for sleeping with a bunch of students.
Oh, as a teacher?
Yeah. When I looked it up and I realized her name, I think Gabriela. Oh shit, I know her. I was
Oh, I remember you showed me. You knew that.
I
woman.
grew up with that girl. That little girl, bro. She was in the mix. Like, you know how your mom is talking to grown-ups, but there's a little kid that's in the conversation too when they're listening to her and she knows what the fuck she's saying. That was her.
Little profesora right
For
there.
real, bro. That was her, bro. She could hold a conversation at 8 with
With a
adults.
30-year-old
They were giving
principal.
They were giving her responsibilities, bro, to do shit that a normal kid wouldn't do. So she was grown, maturely grown, bro.
See, this is the thing.
But,
And they
but
call
she was-
those girls fast.
But she was a little girl. But she was not like that fast.
She had an old mind.
Old mind, bro. And
She's
like,
been here before,
She would get slapped by her mom, bro, because her mom. She would later on, at 15, she was smarter than her mom. She was smart. She ended up being a fucking teacher. And but it was even my dad said one time when we were home, habla mucho.
Like she used to bug your dad?
Yeah, bro. But still, my dad come from the old school where women shouldn't talk.
Let alone women, kids. Eh?
Yeah, so that girl, everything that she said, nothing she said was wrong. But
She was outspoken and she knew what she was
so
talking
I'm pretty
about.
sure, bro, with that mind, she turned a lot of little fools out, bro.
Well, the dad gave guitar lessons, she gave sex lessons, dog.
Ding, dan, dan.
Yes,
Lisa,
sir.
dates, please.
Okay, Rochester, New York this weekend, January 17th through 19th at the Carlson. Turlock, California, January 26th. Visalia, California, February 1st. Turlock is sold out, by the way.
Turlock.
Coachella at Spotlight 29, February 2nd. Birmingham, Alabama, February 15th through 17th. That's somebody's birthday weekend. I'm not going to Alabama with you to celebrate that. Raleigh, North Carolina, February 22nd through 24th. Miami, Florida. I'm just going to rattle off the cities now. San Angelo, Texas. Wichita, Kansas. Grand Junction, Colorado. Arlington, Texas. That's Dallas. Charlotte, North Carolina. Hermosa Beach, California. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Lincoln, California. New York in June. Jacksonville.
June 22.
June 20th to the 23rd. Jacksonville, Florida.
You're going, right?
Lancaster, California. Las Vegas, Nevada. Cabazon, California. And Pittsburgh. And there'll be more dates added. More dates added. Don't ask. Don't ask.
We got places that we're going to and that we've never been to.
And yeah, there are new cities on here, so we're trying to break into new markets. And you can find all the ticket links at felipesworld.com. Don't Google them. You will get third-party scalpers.
Shout out to OG Louis XIII, bro. I think one of his OG Louis XIII pre-pros made it to First Take.
Hell yeah. First Take, what's that?
First Take with Skip Bayless.
Shannon Sharp
and
had,
Shannon Sharp.
I think somebody gave him a package for his birthday and included Louis XIII.
He don't smoke, does he?
I don't know.
He always shows picture of Hennessy and Black and Milds and sometimes other cigars, but I think he does puff. He looks like he puffs.
I think they were the blunts. They were the backwoods. The case of the backwoods. Those
A big shout out to the Los Angeles Rams. They're making it to the playoff this weekend. They're gonna play the
Patriots?
No, the Eagles, right? The Saints, baby.
Cooper Anderson, Minneapolis. He is coming to Minneapolis. We just don't have a date yet, but he's coming to St. Paul sometime this year. It's just not confirmed.
Shout out to I've been watching Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with John Candy. Tremendous.
The best.
That's just hilarious,
But you
bro.
can only watch that at Thanksgiving, though.
Get Jamar Neighbors on. We're trying, bro. That was busy.
He's pretty busy.
Jamar Neighbors is a busy man. That would be awesome. NASCAR 55. It's funny how the people they want to
Go tell Bert Kreischer to put Felipe on. Don't tell Felipe to go on.
Yeah, man. Don't tell me to be on, bro. You want me to be on? Tell them to put me on.
Go tell Bert
I
to
can't
put
just
on.
go over there. Hey, man, put me on. Because I'll be like every other comic that they try to avoid.
Well, they're begging.
Fools be begging, bro. I think people should walk. I think the bigger comics should just walk with a T-shirt that says, I don't want to be in your podcast now or ever.
Well,
End of a little car.
didn't Fred go to a party where they on the door it had a sign, "Don't ask anybody to be on your podcast"?
He went home.
And then it was like it was one of those parties where it was all comics and higher level comics, and it was like no, they knew nobody wanted to be asked, so they. Put
it was
that
like
sign
scratching walls when Fred Stoller had a podcast. Bro. Every week there was a problem. Like I know he would call him, and we'll call Lisa, right?
Who?
Fred Stoller when he had the podcast every week with a problem.
Oh, Fred.
And then he had a
I
problem
love
because he
Fred,
wanted to get
but-
rid of his host, but he didn't know how.
The thing is, Fred would text me like his house was burning with some problem, and I would try to help him. Then I found out he's texting 4 other people with this same problem,
But you're the
trying to
one
get
who
the
answers.
answer. But I'm the only one who answers. You're right.
But that's that's how he works. He needs chaos in his life that he creates, right?
Yeah.
He needs to put out little fires every day or a couple times a week. Oh, yeah, I tried, but this
And then that one time he called you when that guy was banging on his door.
Yeah.
He called me late, but I would have showed up if I was nearby. He called me, dude.
But Felipe's like, call the cops.
Call the police, Fred
Don't
Stoller.
call me.
Fred Stoller calls me up and he sent me live videos of
Video.
that guy knocking.
Yeah.
Open the door. You ruined my life.
Yeah.
How can you put me in your fucking book? I got friends who called me up.
But you probably know cops from East LA
And
that can
Fred
really get
Stoller
ready
saying, I never even mentioned your name. How can you know that was you? Get out of here. Open the door, you loser, whatever. And he goes, Felipe, the guy's at my door, bro. Call the police.
Yeah, don't call
Fuck
me.
am I
I'm in
gonna
the
do?
valley. What am I gonna do, bro?
Let me call him for you.
I don't want to pick up a case.
Don't you know Felipe's return call rate? It's like 10% of the calls.
But
he
imagine if you
returns.
call a lot of people. First of all, they're gonna meet somebody that actually gonna show up, and that person's gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. Especially if they're like they really think you need assistance. Like if you came over there, you'd start punching and ask questions later, and then you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, fuck
You
that.
know? It's crazy, man.
Fred's just a male version of his mom, dog.
Fred
Yeah,
Stoller,
I feel
Fred
bad
Stoller's
for
just
him.
gonna hire Side Dick Eddie, Mega Man, and fucking
Xavier,
Alex DeLarge to be his bodyguards.
That's funny.
So up there in La Familia Esparza episode, update. Oh, we're still trying to get stuff to Angel. Actually, my
I
brother,
shipped the box to him.
my brother Angel had a great birthday on December 19. He was off the grid for 2 days, but he still had a wonderful birthday. I believe him because he's been away. Most of his birthday has been locked up. Felipe was a $20 Forever 21 bomber jacket. You wish, bro. It was Forever 21. It's from Target, dog.
Is it? Let me see the label.
Good fellow.
Oh yeah, that is a Target one.
Damn, fools know about what stores jackets come from?
See, people who know exactly what you're wearing, it's hard for those people to date. Because they see a girl, oh, she's cute, man, but that bitch wearing that scarf from Target.
But it looks good.
I like it.
Doesn't look like
It
a
fits.
cheapo
Anybody who's
jacket.
chatting here would be able to look up his schedule now. But
Yeah.
they're not going to look it up.
Yeah,
bro.
they don't look it up. They know how to type in Felipe'sWorld.com.
Damn, Aldo Bibiano, your birthday is December 18, 1989, son. Woo!
Isn't that your son's birthday?
Shasha. So his
Tim.
birthday is December 23rd.
Oh, 23rd.
Happy birthday to Felipe. I have a son named Felipe Anthony, and I have a son named Philip. Actually, his real name is Philip.
And his daughter's named Felipa.
Philip Jason Esparza.
George Foreman.
I knew a Felipa.
There's a
cute?
Felipe.
Yeah. No, she was cool as fuck, dude.
There's that Felipe that worked at
Rouse.
Vaughn's. Yeah.
Vaughn's.
I was like, Felipe.
She look just like me.
I just wanted to say your dad wanted a boy, huh? That's all I want. That's all. All
Who
right.
named you? Your mom or your dad?
I think my dad, because my dad had a brother named Felipe who passed away when he was 14.
Oh, I thought your mom had a brother named Felipe.
Dude, she,
Or
I think she does have a brother named
uncle
Felipe
or
too.
something.
Yeah.
Well, she had a Fabricio,
Fabricio.
which is why she named Fernando.
Maron.
Yeah.
I used to know it. Don Felipe.
Don Felipe
Fernando.
Don
Those.
Felipe.
must have been the man.
Yeah, his
He was
brother's
cool, though.
Fernando.
I noticed that, like,
Fabricio.
He's a baker.
I don't know about Salvadorian community or anybody else, but I know that in the Mexican community, whenever someone called Don, he's never skinny, bro. Or Doña, it's never skinny. And if it's a Doña, and
Eating too many donuts.
yeah, that's Dona right there. Dona Esparza.
This guy wants to know what your method is of picking up chicks. Do tell, Felipe Esparza.
What you do, bro? When you're in NASCAR 55,
First of all,
First
you
of all,
don't date.
First of all, you go to a party, bro, and you whack at the guy there who's sad.
The wallflower.
Yeah, bro, you gotta be like that guy and Flight of the Condors.
Concords.
Flight of the Concord. Remember that guy said, bro?
Arch Barker.
When you go to a party, bro, you gotta be like Arch Barker, bro.
Oh, Oh yeah.
And you gotta be away from friends. Like if you're at a party, stay away from the groups. No woman looks at groups.
Yeah.
They look at guys who's solo. So you go over there, bro, and you take out a fucking notepad like you're writing poems, bro. But you're writing notes about yourself.
You know, you're right, because no woman wants to walk up to a group of guys because she knows that in a group of guys, they're going to be assholes.
Or a pervert.
Or perverts, or say something inappropriate. They're going to team up.
Team up, yeah.
But if you got that one guy, oh, he's sensitive. I'm going to talk to that guy.
That's right, bro. You got to be the sensitive guy alone, like Arch Barker and Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah.
Like
You're right. He was pushing them away. Like, get away
Get
from me.
away from bro. I want to be the sad guy
Yeah.
here. So then women will approach you, bro. You have to approach them. So you got to sit there, bro, at the party, bro, and then bring out a little book, bro. Start sketching the party, bro. Be interesting, bro. Be the guy that people want to talk to.
Yeah.
You got to be fucking...
Get a little...
Those Ekis, man, bro.
Get a little talent and go, go somewhere where they can see you
bro,
shine.
You know, bro, bro, be over there. Be the guy that brings up the tarot cards, bro. They love that guy.
Something, dog.
Bro, learn how
Don't
to...
bring out tarot cards.
No, that's bad, huh?
Be the guy that
You'll
kills
be the weirdo then. That's too weird.
Be the guy that kills it in karaoke, bro.
I know. Something bad happens at the party, they'll bring the tarot guy. This fool busted out that devil card, bro.
Oh, man.
Strikes again, dog.
The guy asked about Melbourne. We are trying to work
trying so
on
hard.
some international stuff, but I think what we're going to do is wait until his news special, which it's an undetermined date where we're going to film it this year for Netflix. Once that comes out, that'll be international, and then we can start a little tour after that. And Australia will be on that list, of course, because that's our biggest international podcast audience, is Australia, followed by the UK, followed by Ireland. And then we got little specks all over the place in like Saudi Arabia and all these places where bases are, some in Germany and all that.
So it'd be nice to go to Australia tour, me, Rodrigo, maybe somebody else, and just have Eddie If take us everywhere.
Sure.
And then over in Europe, have that other guy we had here take us everywhere. What's his name? Jason.
Mm-hmm. You could,
and then we
you
get
could
to
hire
Ireland.
him.
We'll just hire Glenn Carlin to be our bodyguard for the whole weekend.
I'm sure Glenn would love
probably
that.
do it, right?
Yeah.
We'll get that for a Raiders jersey and a Raider hat and a big ass belt that says Cali on it. Don't fuck around with the Irish motherfuckers out here. But we got people in Canada that are down too. Winnipeg.
Yeah, in Canada.
Somebody mentioned that. That's a badass show, man.
You mentioned you mentioned Less Than Kind. Less Than Kind was such a good show. It was based in Winnipeg. We want to do more Canada too. It is a little tougher to get into Canada because there's a small glitch on Felipe's record that it doesn't prevent him from going up there. It just holds up the process. It's a pain in the ass to get in there, but he's fine.
That fool that used to watch that do the astrology on Channel 34, his name was Walter Mercado, and he just passed away. Cubano.
Oh, he did?
He's Cuban, right?
I thought he was Puerto Rican.
I don't know what he is.
He was known, man. Also, man, shout out to Greg Riley, always posting up. What's up, homeboy? Does that fool do comedy?
Who?
Greg Riley. White boy out of San Diego. He's a fan.
Not that I know.
What's up, fool? Sergeant at Arms.
He's Puerto Rican.
God damn, he was 86?
Who, bro?
Walter Mercado?
And that's somebody that he was like the Juan Gabriel of astrology.
Yeah, Walter Mercado Salinas, also known by his stage name Shanti Ananda.
I think
Did he do like some yoga? Did he do some yoga stuff?
He does all that, like reads cards and all that baloney.
He was
Swindler.
He was around since I was little. Like he'll come out of the fog. Like
I remember him.
He's Liberace, right?
Yeah, just as much as I remember Don Francisco, dog.
Oh, fool! Did you see Bert Kreischer on his tour?
No, I just seen his little his
video.
Yeah, the video.
Man,
of his,
dude, some of those places when he was going to Calgary, when they were crossing the border, I don't know, bro. I get scared, bro. Like Jesus Trejo's photos. He was on the side of the tour bus with the driver, and he was like he had his camera phone out on the landscape, and you can see down there, bro, fucking cliff, bro.
Oh, they're driving that tour bus on the.
And it was snow everywhere, bro. I ain't down for no fucking tour bus in the snow, dog.
Gotta wait till the summertime, dog.
Get back, that shit fucking kicks, bro. Pa! Wife for the party gone.
So it takes a little slide, dog.
I want to listen to that Wife for the Party. It sounds like a good podcast. Sounds good.
It's just a good title.
It is a great title.
Bert Kreischer's wife part.
It's a great title.
It's a great title. Wife of the party.
You can't beat it.
Because you want to be. And if you go to Bert Kreischer's, I watch his story all the time, man. he's very involved with his daughters. You don't see a lot in you don't see
You
that
see it
a
on
lot.
her page though too.
You see it on Joey's page with his daughter, but no, Bert Kreischer, they have like dinner party for their daughters, like not just dinner party like fucking with fucking McDonald's food that they have for fucking Clemson, bro. How embarrassing was that,
Those
Rodrigo?
poor kids.
I feel bad. I'm not political, but goddamn, bro, when somebody wins the national championship, you don't buy a McDonald's, bro. They're not.
Wendy's.
This is not fucking flag football, Mr. President. This is the national football whatever.
But if you're reaching into your pocket to pay for McDonald's,
We
or
have
Burger King-
limitless fucking resources.
Well, he does. I mean, the government shut down right now, so they can't do that. But he could hire catering that maybe $2,000 to feed that many people. What's $2,000 for him?
Don't they do?
We spent $2,000 on the catering for our wedding. Like, what do they? I mean, it's not anything for him to spend that much.
Wasn't
Have
his-
a little class.
Was
You
it
know,
the
man-
point that it's American food?
But it's cold.
Bro, he busted out a straight up Michael Scott on that movie.
He did. That was a
That's
Michael
a Michael
Scott
Scott
move
move
for
right there from The
sure.
Office. Because Michael Scott one time he used his money to buy everybody sandwiches, and they were all bologna sandwiches with ketchup, bro.
Everything had to have been cold. Imagine how long it takes to get from McDonald's to the White House.
Rodrigo had a
Through
better burger on the
security.
plane.
Through security, set it up, put everything up on the mountain of burgers, and then put the fries in the presidential seal cups. You took them out of the McDonald's things and put them in these special fry cups.
Only way to eat fries at the White House.
Everything's cold. Gross. And those guys were walking in a circle with empty plates. Like, what am I going to grab off this table?
It goes back
here?
to Donald
It's so
Trump's
sad.
genius.
It's
That's
so
why he
sad.
did that, just to get it covered with press. And
I
it
know.
works.
It looks horrible though, and I understand he's
McDonald's
trying to
didn't care,
avoid.
huh?
He's trying to avoid people calling him out and saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be, throwing around money during the shutdown." But if
But-
it's his money, go a little bit deeper in your pocket. Come on, it's just gonna look really bad.
That's just a tacky bastard that loves attention right there.
But he loves that food though too.
Oh, yeah, he kills
so
it.
he thinks that's cool. This is what they love anyway, right?
They're gonna make you get more touchdowns.
These guys are in suits. They got dressed up for that to go eat fucking McDonald's. Sad.
Does they have double cheeseburgers at least?
I don't even know.
quarter pounders, fish fillets.
There's a ton of burgers and there's like 5 salads sitting over on the side.
No pies?
Baby
I don't
back
know,
ribs,
maybe.
Milkshakes, right?
I don't know.
vanilla.
I didn't see the whole
chocolate,
spread. I just saw the
strawberry.
burgers all piled
And
up.
you know what? And I went to the Clemson's football page just to see hashtag. There was no hashtag with McDonald's food in any of their photos.
Did they have photos of the
No.
meal? Oh.
There wasn't I wanted to post it up.
Tamales and pozole, that would have been a feast. What are you talking
A
about?
feast!
That would have been amazing.
I know her. I should make sure that says I know her.
I know, KFC. That's funny.
That's what you buy kids, man, when they win a game. Some McDonald's. Or
Yeah.
you take them out to eat pizza. Pizza would have been better too, bro. Cold pizza. Ha! With a little Tabasco sauce on it. Get the fuck out of here.
And he left too. He didn't even stick around, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Chuyito Pata Loca or Pata Sucia. Chuy Pata Loca. Chuyito. Some paisa food that he's on a fucking
Oh, Pata Bianco, I
Pata
think. That guy.
Bianco.
Okay, I know.
Cause you know how Joe Vaughn talks like a redneck fool?
Yeah.
This guy's like a Mexican virgin, bro. Ah, cabrón, hijos de la chingada, cabrón. Aquí estamos con los tacos. Qué chingados los tacos, hija de tu pinche madre. Qué delicioso, cabrón. Hazme dos. Ya ni hace de comer la cabrona. Con esos pinches tacos de birria. Qué chulada, cabrón. Con el consomé, con el queso. Chinga tu
Is that
madre.
the guy with the mulitas
Yeah,
or whatever
that
that
group.
you had,
Yeah.
or whatever he was making? Oh,
Yeah.
the birria stuff.
I
And he
said
said
that
it
shit
was
to Joe
chulada.
Rogan.
Yeah.
Que chulada. I said that shit to Joe Rogan because sometimes Joe Rogan be talking about tacos. You know, like man, he get his friends, man, but his friends, man, don't know tacos, bro. You want real fucking tacos? Talk to me, homeboy. So I sent him that video to Joe Rogan, bro, the birria. Bro, this guy was cutting up goat meat and then he'll put consomme over the meat and then start cutting it, bro, so it could be nice and soft. And then he gets the meat and puts it on a taco and then adds more consomme. And now here's the quesadillas.
Your mouth is watering.
He makes quesadilla. He puts the tortilla inside the birria oil. He puts the tortilla, adds cheese, and then he makes another one. And then he puts the two quesadillas together and then adds some meat on it. I said that to Joe Rogan. Tremendous.
Wow, very powerful stuff, Felipe.
Looks fucking delicious, but I'm not gonna eat that.
He's gonna eat that, bro.
I'm gonna start hunting deer.
But see, one thing about goats, if you don't eat it while it's hot,
Ugh.
you can't. Like if Donald Trump was giving out birria tacos for those people, they would have been hard. They would have been orange.
The fat would
Jello.
have congealed. You ready to go?
Bro, let me tell you about crunchy tripas. I never liked crunchy tripas because one time I ate a crunchy tripa and some yellow shit came out of the side.
Whoa.
You know what I'm talking about? But they didn't clean them right, bro.
There's still some shit in there.
Oh, it was gross, bro. And it had a weird taste, like an acidy taste.
Oh, yeah,
Like
that's
a
that
gamey-
vile
Yeah.
shit running through there.
I was telling the audience, you know, and where we were at West Palm Beach, because I told them I was vegan and we're talking about food. But somebody asked me on the stage that were you always vegan? Hell no, bro. You don't know me, bro. When I was a marrano, bro. I was like the fat fool that you look at. Damn, he never gets fat. Then one day I got fat. Bro, Rodrigo, I used to like when they used to make carne asada, bro. I used to like to get my tortilla and put in the oil and have the little tiny pieces of meat get stuck to it. You know what I mean? All greasy oil tortilla, and then put the meat on it, bro, and then have man, or fucking after all the food was gone, bro, and then like you make carne asada, you make carnitas, but then the pan, bro, my dad will put oil in the pan and then start scraping everything out, and he'll put all that scrape on refried beans.
Yeah.
Or sometimes, bro, that fool just put that shit in a quesadilla, dog.
Dude,
But that's a marrano, bro.
But
There's no reason why that food is not diabetic right now.
that's all flavor, though, dog.
It
Like, I don't
is,
give a
dog.
fuck what you say or where you come from. If you get a little something of that on the edge of a tortilla, then you take that bite out of it with that meat in there.
People just think they're eating taco, but they never ate scrape.
Dude,
Scrape
I just
resin.
made that up.
Like resin.
I'm telling you, dude, the shit is bomb.
Yeah, your dad's diabetes doesn't just come from sugar. It's from all that meat. That's bad, man.
That fool said, go get Eddie Bravo. He's a Chicano too, way. I talk about when people like you know who say like Eddie Bravo, which I only met him one time, but I seen on other pages like some Mexicans, you know, who say, oh, he's not real Mexican, bro. He's Mexican. There's no such thing as real or not real. He's just Mexican who grew up differently from your hood, bro. See, we're hood Mexicans, bro. We grew up with a lot of people who speak Spanish, who don't speak Spanish, and that's the way we grew up, bro. There's Mexicans who grew up with Mexicans who don't speak Spanish. There was more white people around them, so they grew up differently. We grew up with a lot of black people around us. These are South Central Mexicans from Southgate. They talk differently, bro. We're just Mexicans who grew up in different parts of America, bro. But we're all Mexican, goddammit. Don't never tell somebody they're not real Mexican. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all Mexican, bro.
I was going to say, I grew up around black people, which you know. I grew up
Yeah.
in a black neighborhood, black school district, all that.
There you go, white soul sister.
But
You know how to
but-
braid hair.
oh, I know how to braid hair. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure if
But-
you grew up with, you're not a real white girl.
Well, I don't know. All the white people, there were only a few of us in that school, but they were all.
Y'all couldn't move, huh?
No, they
Y'all
were
couldn't
all-
afford the white flight.
That's true. That's partially true.
There was no tickets for you guys for the white flight.
No, it's partially true. But I don't know that if my mom would have left though, or my grandmother would have left. She was holding it down in that neighborhood. But I went to, when you guys were talking about tripas, I would
Chitlins.
go to my friends' houses for Thanksgiving, and they had chitlins, but I would get
Chitlins.
there when it was, but when the moms were cleaning them, and the smell in the house. I never ate.
Tremendous.
I never partook of
Tremendous.
the chitlins. I never ate those. First of
Get
all,
some Joe Rogan, bro.
because I knew they were
I haven't
intestines.
ate those either. That's like a fear factor.
They
thing,
were
right?
intestines. That grossed me out, first of all. But they sold them in buckets. They sell tripas and stuff in buckets.
How is he gonna buy it? They can't put it in a
gross.
bag. It's gross. You gotta hold it.
I don't know, but it was in a giant bucket, like a tub, like just this industrial thing. But they're cleaning
Tripas
them.
are fucking
Tripas
cow
is
octopus.
different. Yeah, tripas
like-
is different.
That's like fucking District 9 food right there.
Tripas is more like a cut of the stomach, right? It's not the
Yeah.
intestines like chitlins
No,
is.
tripas is a straight tripa.
Yeah, it's intestines.
It's
It
intestine.
is intestines.
The
What's the
menudo
other
is
one?
tripe.
Oh,
Yeah, that's part of the stomach lining. Buche.
so tripas is not tripe?
No,
Why does it sound like tripe?
I have no idea.
That's weird.
But the layer, the
Yeah.
Tripe.
menudo is the stomach layer.
Gross. Oh, that's gross.
But I never had menudo I never had that part of meat cooked for tacos. It's always been menudo. Have you had anywhere else?
No, just buche. Not like not menudo meat.
Menudo meat is always been menudo meat.
Yeah, you
oh,
boil.
bro, I remember one time I had menudo, but every once in a while you get that piece with a hole, like spongy type.
What, the bone?
No, like
But that's tripa. That's tripe.
Yeah.
That's tripe, the spongy stuff.
Yeah.
Gross. I just can't. I can't. First of all, I never really liked meat anyway, but when I did try it. But I could not fathom eating something that poop had passed through. And that was just too gross to me. I couldn't do it. What do you say?
I'm laughing at this guy. He goes, "You never had tacos until you had scrape." Ha ha ha! I want to see you work at that, man. You know, Ben saw Goodman, but that's just so funny. And then that fool said, right here,
Listen to menudo, then eat it.
yeah, menudo nothing for everybody, bro.
No, I know tripe is.
There's a lot of people that don't even like menudo. They're Mexican. They won't eat it.
You're not real Mexican then.
A lot of girls don't eat it.
All right, let's go.
Most of the girls that I've known that eat menudo, bro, are not doing well in life. Yeah, man. Like I remember, bro, the best menudo I ever had was at that ghetto ass burger stand on Parkman and Sunset.
Tom's,
yeah, bro. They used to serve you a menudo,
They had good menudo there.
a menudo to go, bro, in a Coke cup.
Yeah. And like a 44 ouncer.
That shit, yeah. It was
Good.
fucking good. I used to order like a side, man. I used to go there fucking hungover, bro, all cracked out, and eating like a marrano right there,
Come
bro.
back to life, huh, fool?
Yeah, man. Eating a. Yeah, man, like a Coke.
You
People
closing
think
his
I'm
eyes.
outside, bro. People think I'm drinking a Coke, but I just keep drinking menudo out of a Coke cup, bro.
This is
You're
after
refueling, dog.
This is after you came down from
Yeah.
your high.
And I would go there, and they would make me a side of beans, and I put like queso fresco, bro. Forget about it, bro. And then I throw up. 9 hours later, I'm throwing everything up because I'm back to getting fucked up again.
Yeah, I was like, because when I would try to feed you when I miscalculated when you were done. But I tried to feed you and get food in you so you'd try to sober up a little bit. But you were like, nah, you're passing on everything. You didn't eat for days
Bro,
Some cheese
when you
and
were cracked
traza.
out.
when I was cracked out and coming down, bro, I remember I said it on stage, man. I said that I'll be eating Jack in the Box, crying in the back seat like Ben Affleck, bro.
Oh, that Ben Affleck picture was too real. Did
You
see that?
seen me
Oh,
like that, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
When
I knew
when
what
I
Jennifer
saw
Garner
it,
felt
when I
right
saw
there.
Ben Affleck crying in the back seat, eating that cheeseburger all fucking 3
Jack in
days
the
out,
Box,
all
yeah.
Jack in the Box out, and then you see him 2 days later with that model having a good time, bro. That's the way.
He was on a high.
That's
He
the
was
way it
on a-
is, bro. You
yeah.
go from being high. I'm pretty sure he promised her the world. You're gonna be a great actress. I got scripts, but what happened later?
And then he calls his ex-wife, help me.
That's what it is. Like
It
if I
is.
had an ex-wife who loved me, who actually cared about me, and I wanted to stop, it'll be the first woman I call.
Yeah, he knows she's the only stability in his life. And he calls her, and then she's like, her face in that photo said everything. Like,
She's done.
she was totally done.
She's in love, but she's done.
She loves him as a person, but she's done. She's not in love with him.
Yeah.
Not anymore. It's over. It's been over. But she was like, she was just like, I'm gonna do this because he's my kid's dad.
I remember, bro, like smelling like an animal.
Your feet.
There you go.
Your
What did it smell
feet.
like, Lisa?
After like 5 days on a good one, and he'd come back, and he would like shower. I was just trying to see where if he was gonna go back out again, if this was just a refresh, or he actually was gonna start to try and sober up.
I need a V8.
And I would try to feed him, and if he said no to food, and then I think you took a shower that one night after you came back from PJ's house, but you were your feet stunk like nothing I'd ever smelled before, and they were
Leon stinks.
those socks though.
They were yellow.
They were like soaked, and oh my god, it was like a homeless person. I mean, you were a homeless person that I took in off the street after 5 days.
It smelled like an old bottle of
it was
sriracha.
sad.
dog.
I was a rescue dog, like Squishy.
And then you slept for 24 hours.
Really?
And then after your shower, and then you left again. And I was like, fuck.
How did I leave? You just woke up and left?
You got dressed, and I said, where are you going? What's going on?
We'll get
Oh,
some
I'm going to go
coffee.
over to wherever and somewhere downtown. And I was like,
And I was gone.
I just knew, yeah, you're gone.
Man, bro. Dude, I would come home and like just stinking, bro. like stinking, dog. And then like you would have to throw those clothes away. They smell so bad.
I threw the socks away. Yeah.
Those socks, bro, like put it this way, I would take them off and I would leave a footprint of stink.
Oh yeah. Boy, that was
Bro,
those were rough times.
bro-
And we lived in a studio apartment, and with a bed on the floor. That was a sad apartment. Did you ever see that little place?
Man, Rodrigo,
No.
I remember like coming in from a good one, like 4 nights of partying, coke, crack, you know, and smelling, bro. And I'm taking a shower and I'm rubbing my head. I'm so coked out, and I still want more coke. I didn't realize I wanted more coke, but when I'm taking a shower,
Your brain.
like when I'm
wants it
taking a
again.
shower, bro, I'm looking at the floor and I see like I think there's crack on the floor, like chunks of pieces falling down, and I'm trying to pick them up. It's all water.
Inner visions.
Bro, I really thought there were pieces of crack that I had lost, that was missing somewhere. And I was looking at the floor, and I was trying to grab it, bro, but it was just water. But I think that was weird, bro.
The Ghetto Boy song going off in your head.
That was fucking crazy, man. Anyways, I'm sober right now, so one day at a time.
What's that right now?
What's up, Food Podcast? Thank you very much for listening. Our
Yeah,
guest
man.
didn't make it because she had another show at the West Side Theater.
We knew she might not.
But next
that's
week,
all right.
we have Joey Coco Diaz. He said he'll do it.
We'll see.
And if he doesn't do it, you guys could get on him if you want.
Yeah, get on him.
But Joe Diaz said that he'll be here next week at noon.
At noon
That's
on
right.
Wednesday.
You're going to be here next week at noon, bro.
Bro, I tell you, unless we have a fucking natural disaster, I'm going to be here, bro. Don't worry about it. Tell your listeners.
Joey's natural disasters are like Trump's
You
natural
know what Joe
emergencies.
Diaz's fucking tour called?
56 and suck my dick.
What is it?
What is it?
56 with a big fat, an old dick tour. Something like that.
Yeah. I'm 56 and suck my dick tour, no?
That's funny. Don't
Yeah,
send any
bro.
music.
I
please.
thought crack was coming out of my pores, bro. But it's funny. I always like I don't know what's that feeling, but I would look at the water coming down. It looked like little pieces of crack, and I'm trying to grab it. And it was
Also on
the
the
bad times.
On the 30th, we're supposed to have Esther Koo as well,
Esther Koo.
and that
She
is.
still has her podcast.
Yeah, I think so. Koo in the gang.
Yeah.
What's up, fool?
56 slinging dick.
56 slinging dick to our cocksuckers. None about the hee-hees and the ha-has. Forget Coco, bring Flaco. We can have Flaco over just to be a guest guy.
If he shows up,
He shows up.
Talk to him. Yeah.
She's terrible. It's tremendous.
everybody's got an opinion. All right.
Oh. The president just ordered how many fucking burgers? McDowell's.
McDowell's.
The McDowell.
Got a McDonald's right in the mouth.
But Esther Koo did start her podcast. I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Alex DeLarge, he didn't inform. Oh, shout out to Seth Hillman. Love from the Hillman family. What's up, homeboy?
That's Rory's brother, right?
Everybody tell that guy Seth Hillman, what's up? That's Rory Hillman's brother. Shout out to Rory Hillman, who passed away last August.
2 August.
2 August ago.
2 years ago, I think.
That fool had the best dabs in the whole wide world. And not only that, the dabs, he was a super, super nice guy. He
He was a super fan too.
He showed up
like-
to Richland, Washington, with 2 types of ceviche. Regular ceviche and vegetarian one for meat. That's the love goes. What up, fool? Thank you, everybody. We're out of here.
Bye.
Yeah, man.